Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. My apologies for being a little bit late. And there's a good reason why I'm a little late today. Because I literally I got home 5 hours ago. That's why that's why we're starting just a tiny bit late. Just a tiny bit late. I got in the house 5 hours ago because we were busy preparing for my show this weekend. It's called Time to Draw, and right after the stream, I'm heading back over there, and we are working extremely hard getting the show, the venue ready, and all of that stuff. So a lot of stuff to do, guys. A lot of stuff to do. So we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get going on this Falcon and the Winter Soldier piece that we do every Friday. Every Friday, we're going to do a movie poster. Okay, it's going to all have very similar layouts. And I found when I laid this particular piece out, it's very similar to what we did with WandaVision last week. But that's okay. So if you guys want me to read your comment, the best place, because I'm going to be concentrating a lot today. I'm going to admit to you guys, it's not because I'm tired. I feel pretty good. I had a little caffeine. I'm good. I'm good to go. But I will let you guys know that the best way for me to answer your questions is not the live chat, though I see people piling into the live chat. Thank you for joining the live chat. We all know the best place to contact me or for me to read your messages is to go here, okay? Go to my YouTube page. Go to the community tab, okay? So you got all this stuff at the beginning here. This is even on mobile, okay? Go to the community tab and go right here, the top post, always the top post. You can start a movie poster Friday, 5 or 2 a.m. Ask me anything right here. You hit comment. And these are the questions I'm going to read first, okay? These are the questions I'm going to read first, okay? But at the same time, guys, I don't have a lot of time today. Well, I have a little bit more than usual. My son has the day off today from school. Their school actually has a day off. We call it a PA day here. We call it a PA day. So I will be going longer than usual, which is why I was okay with starting a little bit later today. I do have a hard out at I believe probably around 8:45 a.m. So about three hour. We're gonna try to cap it around 3.5 hours. We'll see if I could finish this already. But one thing that I will mention is that I did lay this out already, so you can't really see it here. There's a pencil sketch here. There's a pencil sketch here. I just contrasted out. So the sketch is here already. I'm going straight to ink. Okay, I'm going straight to ink. And we are going to go ahead and start drawing this thing, okay? So that's what we're going to do, all right? But thank you for joining me this morning. A lot of you have been joining me every single day for all of these streams. My original intention was to stream for 365 days straight. Illness put a stop to that, but that hopefully that won't stop me from doing more. Okay? So first question comes from Lisa Adams. Her first comment comes from, "Can you draw more Disney characters, please?" And gravy. That's not a very nice comment. Great, because Lisa's just asking for your son. Definitely. Now, if you go back into my streams, I actually did do a Disney one. I did a Disney one. That was the very first streams we did. I did a Disney one. We did Mickey Mouse. We did Mickey Mouse, we did Donald Duck, and all of that. So if you look back at my history of the live streams, that was the very first live streams we did. So you can check out some of those there. Okay, so we're gonna get started here, guys. I am going to pull up my references here. Okay, and then we're gonna do Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So if you guys want to actually comment on Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I'm gonna give you guys some of my comments on Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But in the meantime, I'm going to pull up my reference here. I don't have my reference up here. I have no idea what I'm drawing. Nice to know what I'm drawing. So let me pull that up here. There you go. I got my Falcon and the Winter Soldier reference. Well, it's always better to draw with reference. So I'm hoping to finish this in about 3.5 hours. That's what our aim, guys. I do if I'm gonna have a hard out, it is at 9 a.m. my time. A hard out, hard. But again, we'll see. Okay. So shout out, of course, to my buddy Mario, who's in who's in the live chat every single day. Holding the fort. Thank you so much, Mario. You are the best. Okay, let's go. Next question here. Monix for 1472. Can you draw my Minecraft skin? Or another Lego art. I really like that one. First of all, there are a few who actually sent me Legos to draw. Lego creations to draw. And they all look extremely cool. So I am looking forward to doing those later on. Maybe in the next couple weeks. I'm going to be doing the Legos in my style, right? So your design, my drawing. So I can't wait to do that. Okay. Skin, yeah. If you want to send it to me, for sure. Sure, for sure, absolutely. Okay. So I'm gonna start drawing first. Let's get a little bit of momentum before I go full comment here. Before I go full comments. Let me go ahead and start this drawing here. Bit bright for me. Bit bright. So. So Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now I like this show. I actually like this show a lot. To me, this is the closest. This show was the closest out of all the shows that kind of felt like a Phase 3 MCU type show. Was it perfect? No, absolutely not. And this was very hindered by the pandemic. It really was. I believe the original premise for the show was there was going to be like a global virus threat. I believe that was what was originally scripted out. I don't think that actually came out publicly, but that was the rumors, and that's why they had to change this show so much. Was that there was this big virus that was going around killing people, and they were trying to stop this global pandemic from happening, and it just got too real world for the real world. Got too real world. So they scrapped that part of it, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate that had to happen. So, because you could actually see that. You could actually see that happening, whether you believe that or not. It's very believable because of, for example, it's called The Girl's Mom. The girl's mom died, and they got this really great actress to play her. But all we see of her is like her in a coffin, and that's about it. And more like, okay, well, why'd you get such a great actress just to play someone who's dead? You know what I mean? So we think there's much more to her story that they were letting on, and a lot of it just didn't make sense in terms of the motives of the villains in that show. So that's why it was like it's very believable. It's very believable that was the case. That they originally had a story that had to do with a global pandemic, and then they scrapped it because, of course, real life situations. So that's very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate that had to happen. But they were trying to make the best with the footage they had, with as little reshooting as possible, because we all know reshooting costs a lot of money. For example, they went to those crates. That when they were fighting on those moving trucks. So they were saying those trucks were actually full of vaccines, or either the virus or vaccines. That big truck, they're like stuff like that. That's what they were saying. Now again, is that true? That's just speculation. So all of that might not be true. Okay, but it makes a lot of sense to me, and that would have totally made the story better, in my opinion. I understand why they opted against it, because it was just a big coincidence, right? It was a very, very big coincidence. Though it probably would have got a lot more people to watch, for sure. You know, my friend Lay here in the chat is usually here. My friend Lay is like a resident encyclopedia. Always likes to give like these little facts here and there. Lay, I'm going to challenge you today. Lay, I got to challenge you today. Okay, in the community tab, why don't you give me some facts? You like to give facts about Hasbro and stuff. I'll be honest, I'm not very interested in those things. But maybe you could give us some facts about Falcon and the Winter Soldier today. Look up some facts about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and throw that in the community tab. I'll be happy to read those. Okay. You always give these facts about these old things I don't really care about. I'll be honest. Like, you throw these facts, I'm like, yeah, whatever. But if you throw in about Falcon and Winter Soldier today, so I'll give you a little assignment today, Lay. You love throwing in those. You love throwing in those facts. Sometimes I don't really care about them, but today, if you throw in about Falcon and the Winter Soldier today, I'm gonna read them. Okay, do that. Okay, Lay. Challenge accepted. Let's see. Because especially that, I actually want to know. If that was really the case or not. But, you know, because a lot of people were also, like, there's a little controversy around Falcon becoming Captain America. Of course, that's what happens in the comics. We know that. We also know that I believe Bucky was a Captain America in the comics, so a lot of people were arguing for Bucky to be Captain America. Which always makes you know what's the requirements for being Captain America, right? And you would think that, of course, the one Steve picks should be Captain America. Like, there's only one real quintessential Captain America to me. That's Steve. I never read the comics. I'm not sure how Falcon became Captain America in the comic books. And maybe our friends can actually tell us, like guys like Comic Book Bob and all you guys, tell us how he became Captain America in the comics. But it's like you just get to show up in your suit, and you're like, oh, you're dressed like Captain America. You're now Captain America. You're really now Captain America. Now you're in a Captain America suit. Yes. But, you know, I think Anthony Mackie's a phenomenal actor. He did a great job playing Falcon. I did like his speech at the end of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but I felt it dragged a little bit, or I think it went a bit too long. Ask yourself this. He says that like 20 times. Ask yourself this. Ask yourself this. Then do some more asking of yourself. Ask yourself this. But then do more asking of yourself. Well, but I highly enjoyed his performance. I highly performed Carl Lempley. Lumpley is his name? Who played I forgot the character he played. But who played the original Captain America. I think he was the one who deserved the Emmy for his performance. As for those of you who don't know, Don Cheadle actually got an Emmy award for his one appearance in Captain America and the Winter Soldier. And we're like, huh? We're like, huh? There you go. Thank you, Mask. Thank you very much. Good to see you, my friend. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, my buddy. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Yeah, so. Good morning, say how do you do? So overall, I enjoyed the series. It was fun to see. It was very, the suit's very comic accurate, but it did leak though. The suit leaked with toys and all of that. Like a lot of this stuff needs to leak with the toys. The toys they need to prepare months in advance if they want it out like close to where if they want it out close to when the show comes out. So there you go. There you go. Okay. So I'm just gonna prioritize people who talk about Falcon and the Winter Soldier today, guys. Okay, so John James Edwards says, "How was Falcon and Winter Soldier? For me, it was a great and a marvelous show. Sam Wilson can do this all day." That's right. There you go. After this, please draw the Loki. Yes, we are going to be drawing a Loki next week, my friend. We are definitely going to draw Loki next week. Sam can do this all day. Gonna help us win. Save us all for the days we read. DFP Studio says, "Love your channel. One question: when do you sleep?" Depends on the day, my friend. I do go to bed earlier than most, for sure, because of, I stream with you guys. But last night, I went to bed around midnight last night. I went to bed a little bit later, which is why we're starting a little bit late. Definitely why we are starting just a tad bit later than usual. We're starting about an hour. And I was fully expecting I'm starting a little bit later. I get home at midnight. I'm not going to just sleep for 3 hours and then stream. So we're like, okay, let's sacrifice an hour streaming. And so I could come in here and strong. And hopefully that will make me work faster. That's what I think about, guys. Because I could have sacrificed and say, okay, I'm going to wake up in 3 hours and let's try. But I knew I would be 10 times faster if I got that little extra hour for myself. And that's just knowing myself. Knowing myself here, guys. Okay, let's hear what my buddy Angel Bob has to say. Angel Bob says, "Although Falcon and the Winter Soldier was okay, it did feature one of the best MCU moments when Sam appeared in his Captain America costume for the first time. What are your favorite MCU moments?" There you go. Thank you very much there, Bob. In terms of the series, yes, that was a great part of the series for me. You're missing the best part about the MCU, about Bob. You're the best part. That was a great moment. But the greatest moment in this entire series, the greatest moment in the entirety of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you know what that is, Bob? You know what that is? It's Zemo dancing. Zemo dancing. We forget the best part of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Beer and Zemo dancing. That was the best part, my friends. That was the best part. Zemo dancing, my friends. Good. Everyone do the Zemo dance. Everybody do the Zemo dance. There you go. There you go. There you go. For my buddy Marisk, he says, "I like Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It was a tone more in line with the MCU movies." And that I agree with. See, I mentioned that at the top. Absolutely. I felt it was the most in line. Out of everything that we've seen in Phase 4, that was probably the most in line. Chemistry with Sam and Bucky was great. Introducing U.S. Agent was awesome. And Zemo's feature is interesting. There you go. Here we go. Everyone do the Zemo, guys. Everyone do the Zemo. Everyone do the Zemo. Tova says, "Happy birthday to your grandson." Happy birthday. Tova Greg's grandson. What's your grandson's name? Put your grandson's name in there, my friend. Put your grandson's name in there. I'd love to say happy birthday to your grandson. Give him a proper birthday salute, as we only do on the Box Office Artist channel here. Carson, this is for you. Carson, this is for you. You guys ready? And for everyone's birthday I missed. Whoops. I stopped the music anyway. Okay. Carson, this is for you. Carson, this is for you. I gotta sing for you, Carson. Here we go. Oh. Here we go, Carson. Sing with me, guys. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carson. And Jerome D, happy birthday to you. Yes. There you go. Happy birthday, my friends, to Carson and Jerome D. Happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday to both of you. Hope you have a wonderful day. If you were in the U.S., you'd have something more to be thankful for. There you go. Happy birthday, my friends. Happy birthday to you. Back to the music here. Real music. While those guys just unsubscribed. There you go. Happy birthday to your grandson. Have a wonderful day, my friend. Have a wonderful day. There you go. Now, back to business. Put a serious face now. Serious. I'm serious now, guys. Serious, because we gotta get this done. We don't have much time, so. So I think Mario said, we need box office arts karaoke. That's right, Maris. You're invited, Maris. You're Filipino. You're invited. You're invited to the karaoke party. You're invited to the karaoke party, Maris. Go here and sing some Brian McKnight. There you go. One, you like a dream come true too. Just wanna be with you. A lot of you won't even know what that is, but Maris would know because he's Filipino. There you go. Okay, back to the real business. Sorry, guys. It's not the karaoke stream today. That's for a different day. This is I gotta. If you start me singing, guys, we're not gonna finish today. We're not gonna finish, and I need to finish. I have a heart out today. So. There you go. Yep, there you go. Maris knew what's down. He knows what's up. Maris knows what's up. Okay, so. But I really got to get a step on here with this with these art. Wu-Tang Bang, just very quickly. That would be a good drawing. He's saying, but he's asking what's better, Nation of Domination or Bloodline. So the Rock's group versus Roman's group. I'd go Nation. I'd go Nation in that scenario. But that'd be great to draw. That would be great to draw. Maybe one day. Okay, back to the drawing. Okay, focus. Tunnel vision, guys. Focus. Focus yourself. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. That's the great thing about YouTube, Mario. We don't have to hear you. Okay, tunnel vision, guys. Okay, so there will be times today, guys, where I'm actually not going to talk as much. And I love you too, Andrew. I'm not going to talk as much, mainly because I have to get this done. Okay, so we're gonna get going here. So my apologies in advance. My apologies in advance about being a little bit more silent than usual, guys, because we're not going to the chat as much because a lot of this does take a lot of concentration, mainly because it will take a lot of concentration because I'm trying to get likenesses down. When I'm drawing something regular, Ninja Turtles and all that, there's no real likenesses to worry about. Here there is. Okay, so it's got to at least feel like the actors. Sometimes that's a little hard to pull off. So I do have, again, I wish I was as talented where I'm just going straight to ink here. There is actually a very slight pencil sketch here. Yeah, so I know where everything's going. I know what's going to be a part of this piece. I know it's going to be a part of this piece. So, just need to hurry it up just a little bit. But we'll do some, when we're done, we're going to do some Zemo dancing. I'm telling you that much. That's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to do right now. Yeah! That's what we're doing, my friends. That's what we're doing. We're going to have some fun today. Fun today. But that's the fun thing about YouTube karaoke, my friends. Nobody can hear us. We just go here, we hang out, nobody cares. Yes. The box office karaoke stream on Friday. Let's go. We used to do karaoke streams. You know how many copyright things I would get for every karaoke stream we did back in the day? We got tons of copyright stuff. You know, we didn't care. We were just there to have fun. The karaoke streams. Maybe we should do a karaoke stream on the weekend. That'd be fun. I forego a little bit of AdSense just to have a little bit of fun. That. Let's see here. So again, guys, apologies if I'm not as talkative. I'm trying to make decisions here because we got quite a bit of characters to draw today. So we're gonna get Zemo in here. We're gonna get, of course, Sharon Carter in here. Of course, we're gonna get, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So, there you go. That brings up a good question, Lay. Do you think we're going to see Carly again, guys? Do you think we're actually going to see that character again, Carly? Like, she didn't die. Did Carly die? I forgot. Did Carly die? I totally forgot. Did Carly die, guys? I don't remember. Carly didn't die, right? Or did she die? I totally forgot. Did Carly die? I forgot. She did, right? She did die. That's right, right. Yeah, Carly died. Carly died. So that's why I'm not going to draw her. That's why I'm not going to draw her. She died. You know, at the same time, I am putting Battlestar in this drawing, and he died. But you know, Anthony Mackie actually has he's a built dude, but he actually has a very skinny face. His face is kind of like a... There you go. Yeah. And again, guys, apologies for me being a little bit more silent in certain areas, just because I'm trying to get everything in here. Not 100% with the face right now, but I'll fix it in post, as we say. Fix it in post, people. Fix it in post. There you go. There you go. So we're going to add more detail to his face for sure. We're going to spend a lot of time because of how important, of course, Falcon, the new Captain America, is. We're going to spend a lot more time on his face than everything else, as it should be. As it should be. That's his series. And it's going to be very interesting in Captain America 4. Because, you know, the whole thing, that's what they're saying for Captain America 4. The whole premise is Falcon's just a regular dude. No powers. No nothing, just a, you know, just a cool suit, and he has to really earn that mantle of Captain America. That's what they're saying. But people are like, wasn't that what Falcon and the Winter Soldier was for? But even more so, they're gonna do it in his even more so. They're gonna be doing it in his movie, New World Order. Captain America New World Order, starring the leader. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting how they do it. So. But they're bringing back the leader from the Hulk. I'm always excited when they bring back characters from the Hulk movie, the Edward Norton Hulk movie. I'm always excited. Like, part of me is like, are they going to bring Liv Taylor back? Liv Tyler back? Are they going to bring her back? I would love to see her back. So I think, but you know, Hulk's been around, guys. Hulk's been around. Liv Tyler went away, and then he went with Scarlett Johansson for a little bit. Who could blame him? And then apparently he got with someone on Scar, or someone on Sakaar. There you go. He's got a kid now, right? So Hulk's been around, man. Bruce Banner, doing his thing. But Liv Tyler could come back now because, you know, Black Widow's gone. Totally could come back. Though I don't know how good Liv Tyler would look with Mark Ruffalo. You know, I think I don't know if Mark Ruffalo was as tall as Edward Norton. I'm not sure. Because Liv Tyler's pretty tall. She's very, very tall. Very, very, very tall. Thank you, Eric. And good morning, Kurt. So, hearing that the leader is coming back, played by the same actor as the one in the Edward Norton Hulk. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's cool stuff. Right. Oh, I didn't see that email, Care Bear Comics. I'm not sure why. I haven't seen that email. I'll go look again today, Care Bear. If not, I'll let you know. Maybe I'll give you another email. Actually, you know what, Care Bear? Do this, okay? Email me, James. No. I almost gave a weird email. Email me at contact@jamesraysmedia.com. Okay? contact@jamesraysmedia.com. Okay? That's where I want you to send it, okay? Do it there. I'm not sure why it's not going through the website, though, because, you know, like I received a lot of stuff through the website, a lot of commission requests. A lot of commission requests. So give that a try, my friend. Okay, give that a try. There you go. He's looking Falconish, guys. Is he looking Falconish? Or he's looking Captain Americanish? Captain Americanish? Is that a word? He's looking Captain Americanish, guys. He's looking Captain Americanish. I am a real American. Fight for what's right for every man. Is that dude canceled? I don't know. Always hard to tell with that dude. I am a real American. Is he always canceled, that guy? I am a real American. Oh boy. Martin Souls wants to see me redraw Omega Supreme. That's a lot. We're here to talk about Falcon and Winter Soldier, man. But that would be fun. Clay says his head's a little long with a small round head. Like yours! Just joking. Just pulling your leg there, Echo. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's right. That's right. That's right. Petty much, James? Petty much? Like yours? Anywho. I am a real American. Fight for what's right for every man. All right. I will say though, again, these are one of those examples where the more lines I add to him, he's gonna look older. He's gonna look older. That's just usually what happens. So, like you would. Okay, here we go. So let's go back to the community tab, guys. I apologize, I didn't read any in the community tab. Just having some fun. Okay, let's go news first. Let's see here. Okay, so I'll just read everything, guys. I will prioritize the ones about Falcon and Winter Soldier today, but you know, it's old. So, Jordan James says, "Can you draw Speed Racer?" That'd be fun. Again, I mentioned before that Tommy Yoon, who drew Speed Racer for Wildstorm, he's the one that I kind of mimicked my style off of, or my drawing process. About, you know, going from a blue line to straight to ink. He was the first one I ever saw do that. Now, that doesn't mean he was the first one to do that, no. But he was the first one I saw do that, and I was like, man, that's a lot faster. That would make things a ton faster than me, like, tight penciling everything and then inking afterwards. Because I would dread inking, because I don't want to draw things twice. I don't want to draw things twice. So thank you to Tommy Yoon. So Speed Racer. Wasn't really a fan of Speed Racer. Although I'm not too familiar with the property. Let's just say that. I won't say I'm not a fan. It's just not. I haven't looked into the property that much. I haven't watched the movie from the Wachowskis. Made a Speed Racer movie. I actually hear that's pretty good. Maybe you guys could tell me. I think the Wachowskis' Speed Racer. I've heard that it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But you guys could tell me. If you watched it. If you watched it. I'm just gonna add some more detail in the eyes here. I am a real American. Fight for what's right for every man. Igorano says it's not a good movie. Robin said it was a good watch. There you go. Mario likes my face. Oh, you mean Anthony Mackie's face? Okay. Sorry. I thought you meant mine. Alright. I'm spending a little bit more time than usual on the face, guys, just because, you know, we know how important this is the make or break of the drawing here. Remember, I always tell you guys, 20% of the drawing makes up for 80% of the entire piece. Just 20% of it. If that 20% is good, so if I hit it out of the park with this Anthony Mackie face, then the rest of it will fix itself. The rest could be really bad, and it's okay because people are just looking at the Anthony Mackie face. Yeah. So we're looking at it now. Maybe the chin should be a little bit higher. So, yeah, Echo wants to know what happened to Betty Ross after the Incredible Hulk movie. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I loved Betty. She was great. Why? She turned into an elf. That's why. Little Lord of the Rings humor. Little Lord of the Rings humor. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of Lord of the Rings humor, guys. A little bit of Lord of the Rings humor. Just a little. A little bit of Lord of the Rings humor. I am a real American. I am a man. I am a real Don't overwork it, James. I always say don't overwork things, and then I overwork things. So try not to. You better work. Work it, girl. Do your thing. Work. Work it, girl. It would be interesting if they brought Betty back, but as used Jennifer Connelly instead. For those who don't know, Jennifer Connelly was Betty Ross in the Eric Bana version of the Hulk. I don't think they'll do that. There might be in Secret Wars, right? You're talking about in Secret Wars how they're going to use everyone who's ever a superhero, a Marvel superhero. They're bringing them all back for Secret Wars, like Easter Egg City. I don't know if they would actually do that, though. Like, that's the big rumor. That's what they're going to do. So every single, whatever, Marvel history, you know, that's the big rumor of what they're going to do. They're going to bring them all back for Secret Wars. So that would include the Eric Bana Hulk. Possibly the Edward Norton Hulk, right? Well, we'll see. We'll see. If anyone can pull it off, it's Feige. We'll see. And that's the thing. When Bob Iger coming in, a lot of people think that's going to fix a lot of their problems with the MCU. I don't know how much it would change, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much that would change things. We'll see. I don't know how that's going to fix the... I think it's great for Disney as a whole. I don't know if that's actually going to fix what's going on with the MCU. Quote-unquote fix. For those of you who think it needs fixing. Quote-unquote fix, right? But we'll see. We'll see. If they brought back everyone, does that mean have James Marsden's Cyclops overshadowed by everyone else again? Yeah, for sure. He'll just be off in the corner. It's unfortunate. You know, Cyclops is one of my favorite characters growing up. It was one of my favorites. I have affinity for leaders in blue. You know, like Cyclops, like Leonardo from Ninja Turtles, right? Blue, right? Hey, okay, we're gonna move on. I'll come back to this Anthony Mackie later. I probably have to a little bit on his. Hold on, guys. I just wanted to work a little bit on his forehead here. Again, probably spending a little bit more time on this than I should, because I got other things to do on this piece. Cyclops done dirty, Igaretto. Cyclops done dirty. Gambit was even worse. We never even got to see Gambit. Well, we saw the one in Wolverine, but we never got to see the Channing Tatum Gambit. I actually really wanted to see what Channing Tatum Gambit was going to look like. We never got to see it. All right. Next question. Back to the community tab, guys. Back to the community tab. Let's see here. Chad Robinson says, hoping one day see you draw Guyver or Zoonoids or Zoolords. I think it would be awesome to see some details putting into that. I know what Guyver is for sure. That'd be fun. Zoonoids and Zoolords. I'm not too familiar with that property, so you'd have to enlighten me just a little bit. Monix wanted me to draw the Minecraft scene or another Lego art, right? For sure. Send it to me. Quite a few of you have sent me your Lego drawings. They look fantastic. I mentioned that earlier. They look really, really fantastic. So I'm actually very excited to draw them. Not right away, probably in a couple weeks. Probably in a couple weeks, but we will see. So yeah, do it. Like there were a few Lego ones that look really, really cool. Some guys did some really, really cool Lego ones. I thought they looked really, really awesome. So they look really, really, really awesome. So Arslan Zone, I live in Bangladesh. Welcome, my friend. It's always fun seeing people living in different places and coming to the stream here. I really appreciate it, my friends. From Bangladesh and watching my stream, 6 a.m. here. Do you want to come to Bangladesh? We have many tourist spots. Yeah, I'd love to go to Bangladesh. Why not? I want to see everything in the world. You know what I mean? I want to see the world. We live in a big world, but not so big. When I say that, it's like, today we're connected by the computer, like really fast, And there's so many places in the world I haven't seen yet, so I would absolutely love to see Bangladesh. We'll see. So yeah, just send me my ticket, man. I'll be right over there. 6 a.m. there. It's not too far then from what we're doing. Well, that's actually 6 a.m. my time. But we started, that was an hour ago, so. It's 6 a.m. for you, 45 minutes ago. The time sounds very similar to my time. I don't think, that can't be right. The time is too similar to my time, my friend. And Bangladesh is not very close. I'm pretty sure Bangladesh is not very close to Toronto or New York. Because I'm in New York time and it's 6 o'clock my time right now. So, interesting. Maybe you meant 6 p.m. Maybe you meant 6 p.m. in Bangladesh, maybe. So, Wally Draw says, can you draw Shang-Chi next? And show coloring of WandaVision. No, if you want to see the coloring, you're going to have to wait for the actual video. Okay, guys? Haha! I got to make you wait. Shang-Chi, of course, we're going to do Shang-Chi, but not for a while. Not for a bit. We got to get through. We're going pretty much in order. So the next one on the docket, of course, will be Loki. So Loki's next. Okay, and then I believe after that it will be the Thunderbolts prequel. Okay? That's what I call it, Black Widow. By the way, did you read those reports? Did you hear about those reports that it's going to be their villain is going to be the Sentry? Those guys are going to die. The Sentry? Those guys are going to die, man. The Sentry? Oh boy. You know when I think of the Sentry, I think of my boy David Finch. I think of him and the work he did on New Avengers. Because David wrote that whole Avengers Disassemble, or he drew the whole Avengers Disassemble series, and then the New Avengers that he did, which renewed my interest in Avengers. I'll tell you that much. Totally renewed my interest in Avengers. Because he started drawing a team that consisted of Captain America, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Iron Man. We haven't seen that lineup in a long time. It was a long time since we've seen the Wolverine in the Avengers at that time. So it was just kind of great to see. I was like, man, that's a lineup. Luke Cage, I think, was in it. This was after the Avengers disassembled storyline. So But that didn't perk my interest more in the Thunderbolts movie. It really did. Because you know what, they showed the initial lineup of the Thunderbolts, and like, you know, because you know Thunderbolts, because they didn't even show Zemo, and they still haven't showed Zemo yet. Like Zemo's a huge part of the Thunderbolts. Didn't show him yet. And there's so many iterations of the Thunderbolts that when they showed the lineup, I was a little underwhelmed. A little bit underwhelmed. It's like reject, you know, they're all super soldiers, you know? But then again, it's just like Civil War, right? Civil War, you don't expect it to be like the comics. How could it be like the comics? Like, Civil War was a much bigger event than it was in the movies. In the comics, it was a way bigger event than what happened in the movies. The movies, pretty much just the premise of Civil War is just, okay, the heroes fight each other. That's it. When Civil War is like, it really, if you think about it, Civil War is more like a big endgame type event in the comics. With big repercussions. Gigantic repercussions. Yeah. Oh, you know, it fit in the story, though. It definitely fit in the story, for sure. And gave us some of the best of the MCU. So Civil War is a great movie. So, there you go. So Angel Bob, I didn't really answer. This is Angel Bob's question from a while ago. He asked me what are my favorite MCU moments. So we did talk about this. Let me think. Favorite MCU moments. I'm trying to think of things that like stood out. To me, like, of course, you get the Endgame stuff, right? The WoW Endgame stuff, of course. Like you know, Captain America lifting up the hammer, you know, stuff like that. Like, when Thanos snapped, that was actually one of my favorite moments, because that was the first time you were like, oh man, they lost. Immediately once he snapped, and everyone was like, they lost? What? They lost? They lost. Not the best looking Winter Soldier here, guys. Not too happy with this Winter Soldier here. What? They lost? That's my impression of them losing. What? So, let's see here. Why don't you guys tell me? Who's your favorite? What's your favorite MCU moments? You guys let me know. What's your favorite MCU moments? So you guys are talking about Nick Cage. How can you not talk about Nick Cage? There you go. Thunderbolts give off Suicide Squad vibe. Yeah, it's very, you know, of course it would. It's the equivalent. People call it the equivalent mainly because of the one premise, right? That it's the villains and they're tasked to do a job, right? So I get that. But we'll see. We won't know until we actually watch the movie how similar it would be to Suicide Squad. We'll see. DFP Studios. I answered DFP Studios about the sleep question. So what I didn't mention was before though was if I can, I will knock off like between 8 and 9 p.m. I will, if I can. But I am a dad, so I can't do that all the time. But if I feel I can, if I don't have any more responsibilities that evening, and then you know the kids are just you know they're all done their stuff, I don't have to worry. I probably will knock off that early. like 8 or 9 in the evening. Or I'll stay up. Like the latest I'll stay up without changing the time of the stream, I would say maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock. Because, we stream at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. So, yeah, I would say if I get to bed by 11 o'clock, I'm not going to change the time of the stream. I could get up and have enough energy to do the stream. If I find I can be later than that, like last night, I knew last night I was going to be, I won't be able to get to bed till like midnight. I knew last night that was a very big possibility. Tonight, maybe not so much. So tomorrow we were probably going to go back to our 4 a.m. start time. But last night, I knew that I was going to be late. So once we were done what we had to do, I kind of jetted out of there. I left my friends. Roughly, I'm like, okay, guys, bye-bye. Because I knew I wanted to get to bed so we could do this morning. So stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to postpone it an hour. Okay, just an hour. And then we'll go from there. So that's what we did. So try to call me around 10 o'clock, 10:30. I might not pick up if you call me. Right? Fat Thor chilling out his house. That's right, Mario. When Cap lifted up Mjolnir, of course, one of my favorites. Yep. Let's see here. Oh, you said that a lot. That's why. There you go. When Scarlet Witch stomped Thanos, that's right. That showed how powerful Scarlet Witch was. Like, she could have killed Thanos. And she should have, maybe. She should have. Yeah, but she totally could have killed Thanos at that moment. Because he was done. He was done. So next question here from N8 Iggy. Do you ever get the, I don't know what you call it, but the artist version of writer's block? How do you overcome that? So yeah, it's called art block. Artist block. Yeah, absolutely. It's very hard to overcome. And the person who was able to crack that code, you could be one of the richest people alive in the art community, anyway, or the most revered, anyway. The art community, the person who could crack the art block conundrum there. It's hard. Deadlines is, for me, that's the only foolproof way of getting over the art block, because deadlines you need to work, right? You have to force yourself to work because the deadline's there and you need to get it done, or else. If you don't have that consequence, sometimes consequences, they're a way to kind of push through and get it done. But sometimes you just don't have the ideas. That's the biggest difference, though, I think, between art and, well, writing is art, right? Writing is art. But that may be even harder for writers, because sometimes you just don't have the ideas. Like, sometimes with the artists, it's just like about finishing. Like, we know what it's supposed to look like. You just don't want to do it. For writers, it's like it's a different beast almost. Different beast almost. So, kudos to writers, because writing's hard, man. Come up with ideas. That's your job. Come up with ideas. Figure that out. So, that's hard, man. It's hard. Let's see here. What best? Are you gonna add Venom? Let there be carnage. Not to this MCU piece, but I will do that one. I will do that one. Because Movie Fridays is here to stay. We're going to be doing this, and once we're out of MCU movies, we're going to do other movies. We're going to do Superman. We're going to do Batman. We're going to do Venom. For sure. So, but probably not for a long time. We're going to get through Phase 4 first. But my rules for this, number one, we got to be finished in a day. Every piece I do, it's got to be finished in one day. So on my part, I may need to make sure that it's all laid out and all planned out. If I need to plan this and lay this out, there's no way this would be done in one stream. There's no way. There's no way. Okay, I might come back to... I gave him too much of a pronounced jaw. Ooh, I didn't like that either. I shouldn't have done that either. That was bad. That was bad. I messed up, guys. I messed up, but that's okay. Fix it in post. Fix it in post. Wonder if they'll do Civil War 2. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I actually didn't read Civil War 2, so I'm not sure the story behind Civil War 2, though I do know Captain Marvel was a big part of that, right? If I'm not mistaken. Captain Marvel was a huge part of Civil War 2. You guys can tell me. But would they do Civil War 2? We'll see. Like, they draw everything from the comics, so... Let me go ahead. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll draw the U.S. agent now. Here. So from Enric Ashraf. Okay, so again, guys, I'm actually prioritizing. I'm prioritizing community chat or community tab. Here. So, while I go ahead, I'm going to draw U.S. agent on this side here. Will you draw Pokemon? I haven't drawn enough. Yes. The answer is yes. I wanted to do this muscular Pokemon thing. I thought it would be a lot of fun to do these muscular Pokemon. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay, next question here. From Lay. They watched Tick Tick Boom. I love Tick Tick Boom. That's one of my favorite movies last year. I like musicals, man. I do. I love musicals. I'm telling you, when we draw Hawkeye, guys, watch out. When we draw Hawkeye, because you know what I'm going to be singing all day. You watch out when we do Hawkeye. You guys know I wasn't a big fan of the Hawkeye series. Wasn't the biggest fan. One thing I loved was that musical, man. I love that musical, man. I thought it was hilarious. Talk about one of my favorite moments. That was one of my favorite moments, watching that musical. One of my favorite MCU moments is watching that musical. Rogers the Musical. There you go. I think all actors, most actors have singing talent, right? I think most of the actors these days, you kind of need it, right? It's kind of rare to find an actor who can't sing. But we're not going to do the singing today. If there's anything to be close to a karaoke stream, it's going to be that one. The Hawkeye stream, guys. The Hawkeye stream. It's the closest you're going to get. I will say a little bit disappointed in Hawkeye, but we'll talk about that another time. We'll talk about that one. A little bit disappointed, much disappointed in Hawkeye. But not my favorite. Not my favorite. But I love that musical. I'll tell you that much. But I do love Tick Tick Boom. I thought that was a great. That was a great movie. I like Tick Tick Boom a lot. I liked a lot of the songs in Tick Tick Boom. Right. Sunday in the cool silver chromium diner, said the fools who should eat at home. Instead, they pay on Sunday. No, I just like really like it. If you guys haven't seen it, Andrew Garfield singing, it's really fantastic. I really enjoy that movie. If you haven't seen it already, okay. So, not the karaoke stream. We'll do that karaoke stream another time. There we go. Andrew says, "Love you. Hope to see Wildcats in your art style soon. Maybe one day, my friend. Maybe one day." Shout out to Image Comics legend Brett Booth, who has been killing it recently. If you're a fan of that Image Comics period, like I think for the past year on his Patreon, Brett Booth, who was the very first like talent search winner for Image Comics. So you got the founding 6 Image Comics guys. The founding 6, all right? So you got Jim Lee. Well, technically it is 7, but then unfortunate events caused Wills to postpone his books because Wills was supposed to release his book at the same time as everyone else. But the original 6: Jim Lee, Mark Silvestri, Rob Liefeld, Tom McFarlane, Eric Larson, Jim Valentino. And then after that, like they start, they were looking for artists to help them out. Of course, they needed other artists. And Brett Booth, I believe, was the first like talent search winner out of all of them. So that was for Jim Lee. So he started off as a big Jim Lee clone, and then he just evolved into his style now. And if you're a big fan of Image Comics, what he's been doing recently, he's been recreating all of the covers, all of the Image covers. And they all look phenomenal. They're fantastic. They look great. And my buddy Thomas, who's going to be coloring a lot of these pieces, he's been coloring them as well. And I think they look great. I think they look fantastic. So. And so, because if you actually look at my friend Thomas's his Instagram page, you'll actually see that. It's actually pretty cool. What's interesting about the casting choice for the U.S. agent here, or John Walker here. Wyatt Russell, son of Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. But the thing is, if you look at pictures of Wyatt Russell, you never see him without a beard. He always had like this giant beard. So it was so weird to see him without the beard, Like maybe the first time he's been clean shaven ever was this series. So we'll see. Yeah, get out of here, Muddy. No spamming. I don't like your spam. No spam. Is he spamming? I don't know. Whoever's spamming. Next question. Party Poison says Midnight Suns or Justice Society? I'm going Midnight Suns. And mainly because I don't really read Justice Society that much. So I'm actually not too familiar with the Justice Society. Of course, we saw them in Black Adam. And I'm sure they're fantastic. Long, long lineage in history. Midnight Suns are cool, man. Got Ghost Rider, Blade, Punisher sometimes. But it's weird the game, the Midnight Suns game that just came out. It's pretty much just the MCU, but in black suits. Captain America's in there, Wolverine's, Iron Man's in there. Like, come on, that's not the Midnight Suns. Come on, man. No, it's getting good reviews. That game, it's getting good reviews. I really will say, though, in Black Adam, I really like Hawkman. I think they did a great job with Hawkman. I would love to see a series with Hawkman. He does a fantastic job. Aldous Hodge, he does a great job with Hawkman. So, anyway... Next question here. Next question. Igreto, are you going to draw Wednesday Addams? So she's getting her own show. Probably not. I'm not the biggest Addams Family fan. It's got to be something I'm interested in. And that's not really something I'd be interested in doing there, Igreto. So, Squirrel Nuts. Nice name. Have you ever done a Voltron piece before? I've done quite a few, my friend. Just look up Voltron. I've done the most detailed drawing ever of Voltron. One of my favorite drawings of all time. Make sure you check that out. Loving the Voltron drawings. There. No, but I absolutely love Voltron. I grew up a big fan of Voltron. So, if you haven't seen that before, that is one of my favorite drawings of all time, is my Voltron drawings. Don't miss out. Okay, next question. Mike says, I like the way you deal with art hecklers here. You're like a comedian dealing with hecklers in their audience. Thanks, man. I try. Because it's fun, man. It's fun. When someone makes fun of my art, I love it. It's hilarious. And no slight against those. Again, I always tell you guys, if they have valid opinions, right? Just like the one who said that my Falcon face looked off. He's right. He's right. There's lots of things wrong with it, for sure. I even see that myself. But it's more fun when you address it in a sly way. Hey. That's right. But I don't want to encourage it at the same time, right? You don't want to be heckled, you know? So, my buddy Mario, the best. Mario's the best. Do you mind giving me some practice drawing? I mean, something to draw. And when you have time to critique it. Oh, that's a little harder there, Mario. That's a little tough. And by the way, Mario has been killing it, holding down the fort here, being my main moderator here. Thank you so much, Mario, for sure. You know, which is why I kind of want to do it for you, because you've been so good to me, my friend. So good to me, my friend. Nah, you know what? Just draw what you want to draw, bro. Just draw what you want to draw. Because at the end of the day, it's what you want to draw, right? If I were to give you something to draw, because at the same time, Mario, and I mentioned this before, it all depends on what you want to do in life. Okay, I want you to draw what you want to do in life. So actually, I'm more apt to, because you told me you want to be a YouTuber, Mario. I would be more apt to say, instead of doing that, why don't you do a good YouTube video, and I'll critique it. How about that? Because that's what you actually want to do. Right? You're already a good artist. I told you that already. Your art's it's really good, your art already. So, why don't we start there? You want to be a YouTuber? Go make a YouTube video, and I'll critique that. How about we do that? Okay, why don't we do that, Mario? We try something like that, bud? What if we did that? I dropped the chat. What do you think, buddy? There you go. There you go. Alright. Oh. We need to blow the nose. Blow the nose. It's already 6:30, guys. Last time I was almost done. 6:30. I'm nowhere near done here. Christine Colin says, what is your favorite MCU TV series? WandaVision and Moonlight are two of mine. I thought you were referring to Moonlighting. And I'm like, wow, you're as old as me. If you're referring to Moonlighting. For those of you who don't know, Moonlighting is a TV show with Sybil Shepherd and Bruce Willis. I think you guys know who Bruce Willis is. And the whole show, it's like, come on, guys, get together. You wanted to get Sybil Shepherd and Bruce Willis together. The whole for like 10 seasons, you're like, come on, guys, kiss. Come on. But the moment they got together, the show was done. The show was done. Nobody cared anymore. Once they got together, the show was done. The tension was gone. So it killed the show once they actually got together. But for the whole time, everyone's like, come on, get together. Yeah, an equivalent of that is there's something very similar to that happening in Andor right now. It's like very similar. For those of you watching Andor, those two characters, I won't say their names, but the two characters, you want them to get together. You really want them to get together. And everyone's like, come on, get together! Get together! Come on! Get together! Come on! You're made for each other! So, I'm pretty sure you mean Moon Knight. So, WandaVision and Moon Knight. And I love those two too. Moon Knight would have been my favorite. It would have been if they didn't botch the ending. I did not like the ending of Moon Knight. I thought we needed more. I wanted more from that ending in Moon Knight. I really did. But right up to the last episode, it was my favorite series. Right up to the last episode. And then the last episode kind of botched it for me. Kind of botched it. So there you go. So let's see here. Next question. So thank you, Christine. Thank you very much. Let's see here. And then Lay threw in some comments there. U.S. Asian actor, son of Ego's actor. That's right. Kurt Russell and Wyatt Russell. Good morning, Gabriel. Good morning. Do you draw characters in Marvel style but consider your own personal art style, or do you love it because you love your background in comics? Love the art as always. I do it because it gets views. I feel I do have the right to kind of say it just because, of course, my background in comics, like you said, and even working in commercial art for Marvel. When I say a Marvel artist, I am technically a Marvel artist because I've done work for Marvel. So that's why I kind of use that moniker. At the end of the day, it's just marketing ploy. If I feel there's a term that would help sell the videos better, and I actually think there are. There are actually terms, like the term Marvel style. The term Marvel doesn't hold the weight that it did when Infinity War was out. Nobody really cares as much anymore about the Marvel stuff. They just don't. Aside from the diehards, aside from us, to the mainstream. Like, guys, Endgame was mainstream. Endgame was mainstream. Endgame, everybody cared about Marvel. Endgame, I could do a Marvel video, thousands upon thousands of views, all of them, right? Now, not so much. The interest is the interest has waned a lot. It has. Now, of course, you know, it's not across the board. Like you see guys like Heavy Spoilers, all those guys doing extremely well. But I will say, coming from a guy who made a lot of money covering all those things, The newer stuff just doesn't cut it like it used to. It really doesn't. So, like, especially to the younger generation, like my kids don't care as much anymore. That's what I noticed. It's just like a lot of the newer generation, what they call Generation Alpha, they don't care as much. Because the past few years, a lot of disappointment, man. If we're going to be honest, a lot of disappointment. A lot of disappointment. So, but, you know, this is the moniker I've been using for a long time now. Like, I've been using this for years. This quote-unquote Marvel style. So, again, just a view grab. I might change it, though. I am seriously thinking about just getting rid of that moniker. Marvel style, because nobody really cares as much. So. But we'll see. We'll see, my friend. We'll see. But thank you for commenting, my friend. There you go. So, XL says favorite Superman ripoff. Okay, that's an interesting question. Let's see here. Favorite Superman ripoff. So something character kind of like Superman. Superman-ish powers, immortal like Superman. From a different comic book company. I'm gonna go with one that you guys probably don't know, but us old school comic fans would know. Supreme. I'm going Supreme. How many of you guys know who Supreme is? Created by the incomparable Rob Liefeld. Rob Liefeld, creator of Deadpool. Supreme. But it wasn't just, you know, when he first started off, it was like Alan Moore's version of Supreme. Alan Moore came in and he did his version of Supreme, and it blew everyone away. What Alan Moore did with Supreme. That's right. So that is my choice. I'll go Supreme, guys. Let's go Supreme. Captain Barbell, Gabriel likes. There you go. Gabriel's Filipino. There you go. But then Sentries, like, I like when people take it and then do a twist on it. Like, what was that one that James Gunn did recently? That what if Superman was bad? That movie. That was a messed up movie, man. What was that called? What was it called? Do you guys remember? What was the name of that movie that that was James Gunn did? It was like Superman, but Superman gone bad. It was like the boy, the young boy, and he just turned out bad. What was it called? Bright. That's it, Wesley. Thank you so much, Wesley. Wesley Colvin. Thank you so much. Bright. That was a messed up movie, man. That was messed up. So you're the bad side of not having powers, right? Oh, Brightburn. Thank you. Brightburn. Thank you, Angel Bob. Thank you, Care Bear. Brightburn. We were close. We were halfway there. Wesley knew that. He just got tired. Wesley knew that. He just got halfway, and I'm like, yeah, he'll get the rest. James will get it. Bright, he'll figure it out. It wasn't Bright. Wasn't that the Will Smith movie with the aliens? Right? Bright was the Will Smith movie with the aliens, right? There you go. Anyway. Yes, that's right. That's right, Kevin, right? That's what I was thinking about. That Netflix movie with Will Smith. It's like, I know that sounds familiar. I know that's a movie, Bright. I just couldn't picture it. Yeah, I knew. That was the Will Smith movie. Anyway. Keyboard broke. Yeah, that was a messed up movie, man. But even Bright was a messed up movie too. You know, I'm really trying. I'm actually really hard pressed. I'm really hard pressed to think of a Netflix movie that worked, where everybody was like, "Wow, what a great Netflix movie." You know, I'm trying to think of one. I can't really think of one. Like TV series, yes, there's lots of TV series, like Squid Games, of course, like that. But in terms of movies, I'm trying to think. Bird Box, maybe, that really captured people's attention. I'm trying to think of a Netflix movie that actually did that. Maybe you guys could say that in the chat there. So, okay, let's go ahead and draw. Like a lot of these, I'm like in good enough mode here, guys. So, because it's already 6:40, so I want to get. But Queen's Gambit's not a movie. That's a TV series. Right? I'm talking more movies. That's not. Let's not go the non-PG route, okay? Glass Onion might be it. Yeah, I'm hearing great things about Glass Onion. Glass Onion might be it. I'll be honest. I haven't watched Knives Out yet. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, see, it's like stuff like that. Power Project's okay. But it's not like it's like a movie where everyone's like, yeah, come on, right? So anyway. I want to add more detail to his face, but I'm going in priority now. So now I'm in like, okay, let's try to get everything done, and I can add more detail later. So I'm gonna go straight to Zemo here. Zemo's gonna be easy because I'm gonna draw Mass Zemo. Yeah, Netflix fell off. Yeah. That's the thing is they throw a lot of money behind it, right? They throw a lot of money behind it. So let's see. Aquaman was amazing, but that's not a Netflix movie. But even streaming in general, because I'm trying to think of a movie that actually captured everyone's attention, or that was trending, like all of that. The only one I could really think about is on top of my head is Bird Box. That's the only thing I can think about, and I really think the only reason that trended was because people were doing the Bird Box challenge. That's really the only reason that movie trended. You guys remember the Bird Box challenge? So people were trying to walk around blind. I even did a video. Video about that. If you guys remember that, I did a Bird Box challenge myself. So. Lona Holmes, maybe not. Mitchell's vs. Machines, okay, yeah. I'll tell you, I think that was one of the more successful ones. I like that movie, Mitchell's vs. Machines. I like that one. Elona Holmes, maybe, yeah. Elona Holmes. I actually liked the first Elona Holmes. I thought it was okay. Okay. Like I'm talking about like in terms of like something that would get notoriety of an actual movie, you know what I mean? Like an in-theater movie. Because you look at the ones they spend a lot of money on, like Red Notice and Extraction. They like turn into like these okay action movies. Like I didn't mind Red Notice. I didn't mind Red Notice. Oh, the Guardians holiday special is out today, guys. That's right. That's right. It's Friday. Oh, it means it's out already, right? It's out already. Did you guys watch it? Did you guys watch the holiday special already? That should be out already, right? The Adam Project? I don't know. I don't know about the Adams Project. I want to kind of leave this live stream and go watch it, but leave my own live stream. Okay, I'll just leave you guys here. I'm gonna go watch it. See ya. But you know, again, we talk about this like it's easy, right? Make a movie that everybody likes. That's, you know how insanely difficult that is. Because, you know, I don't think nobody goes into Hollywood with a script, or Hollywood never approves a script they don't think is good. They never. Why would they? Right? They're spending. It's too much of a gamble. They're spending millions upon millions of dollars on these movies, and no one ever goes in with the intention of, oh, this movie's gonna suck. Well, we're gonna make it anyway. No, it's too much money to risk. So every movie that you see on screen, whether it be streaming or not, somebody thought that was going to be a fantastic movie. And I get it. I read the script for Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I read that script. Okay? I worked on that movie. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I worked on that movie. I read the script and I'm like, you know what? This movie's going to surprise some people. I thought the script was really good. Now, I'm not a script guy. I'm not a writer. So I don't know any better. I'm just an artist. I'm not a writer. So what do I know? What do I know? But I thought the script was good. And then you watch the movie and I'm like, oh, I was wrong. So every single producer of these movies, they think it's going to be a great movie. That shows you how hard it is to actually make a good movie. We go in, we expect all these movies to be fantastic. We get mad when they're not. But when these guys are putting it together, they thought it was good. They thought it was a masterpiece. They thought it was a masterpiece. And a lot of the times, I'd say 95% of the time, it's not. Just shows you the art of making the movie. It's not easy. It's not an easy process. We like to come here and we like to complain and we like to do all that stuff. Like, I'm sure... That's a bad example. Ruffle some feathers. I'm sure they looked at that She-Hulk script. Like, this is going to be great. And it probably was great on paper. And to some people was great. And good for you. It's good for you. But for me, it didn't work for me. But a lot of people worked. Good for you. Great. Didn't work for me. But that's okay too. Didn't work for me. There you go. I love Real Steel. Real Steel is a fantastic movie. I love Real Steel. I think that movie's great. Hugh Jackman. I always wanted them to do another one. It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. I always wanted them to do another one. But, you know, movies like that are very expensive. You know, you get a fully CG character like that robot. And getting that movie quality. You know, you can get away with things in TV where it doesn't have to look 100% the best. But when you're in the movies, it's got to look movie quality. Or your movie looks low budget. You cannot skimp on effects like that in the movie. And, yeah. I'm with you, Mario. Mario, I'm with you, buddy. I'm totally with you. But, you know, then you hear about guys who, like, loved it. And you're like, okay, you loved it. Great. I wish I saw what you saw. But I didn't. You know? So I'm not going to argue with you because you liked it. I'm not going to be like, you're out of your mind, you're crazy. I would never do that because you liked it. That was your experience. Fantastic. I had a different experience. And that was unfortunately what happened with She-Hulk. I just had a different experience than everyone else. No, not everyone else, but with the people who liked it. But people liked it, fantastic. Congratulations. I am hearing though they're not doing a season 2 of She-Hulk. Last I heard, they're actually going to... first I thought I heard it renewed. And then I heard they're just going to continue her story throughout other properties. But I personally wouldn't watch She-Hulk again. Probably. No, I'm lying. I would watch it. I'm lying. I wouldn't watch the next season. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? You're like, you're going to watch it, James. You know it. I'm like, I know I will. I know I'm going to watch it. Of course, I'm going to watch it. You know what would make me watch the next She-Hulk series, guys? Liv Tyler. There you go. Liv Tyler. There you go. That's what they make me watch the next one. Liv Tyler. There you go. Liv Tyler. Okay, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me every morning. It means a lot to me. I'm starting this new direction on my channel. It's not going to be for everybody. I 100% understand that. I understand that people subscribe to my channel for different reasons over the years. And I appreciate it for everyone who's ever hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for all of your support. I appreciate that. I also understand that me streaming every day, me doing these type of videos, it's not for everybody, and I get that too. And I'm okay with that. And I thank you guys for being along with the ride. This is something that I could keep doing every day, and it's something that I highly, highly enjoy. So I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me every day, every morning. It really means a lot to me. It will take time to grow. Part of me thinks to myself, if I kept going, you know what we were doing 2 years ago when we were doing this before? If I kept going, how big we could have built this like 2 years ago. I think we could have really built this really big if I kept doing it. But I stopped it for various reasons. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, guys, okay? So... You're a cool guy, Victor. You are very cool. There you go. Let's see here. Echo would bring back the rest of the Defenders. Yeah, I was actually very late to the Netflix Marvel party. I was very late. I actually watched Daredevil later on, like recently. I think the last, no joke, I didn't start watching the original Daredevil on Netflix till like right after my wife died. So that was my wife died last year. So like late last year, that's when I started watching. I never watched any of the Daredevil, none of the Netflix Marvel stuff until last year, and then I kind of binged it all at once. I'm like, man, this stuff's fantastic. It's great. I fell in love with it again. It's pretty cool. So again, I'm kind of sad we're not going to see Deborah Ann Wall in the upcoming Daredevil series, from what I understand. So goodbye, Karen Page. Part of me thinks, guys. Part of me thinks that one of the reasons why they're not bringing back Karen Page is because her name's Karen. I know it sounds silly. But part of me really thinks that I'm bringing her back because her name's Karen. I feel sorry for everybody whose real name is Karen. I really feel sorry for them. They didn't choose that name. That was their name. They didn't choose that name. It just happened to be their name. And now they're branded for life now. Poor Karen. I feel sorry for the Karens who had no choice that their name is Karen. Right? They didn't choose that name. To all the Karens out there who aren't Karens, I salute you. You know what? A guy I follow on YouTube, his name's Randy Santelli. He's a professional eater. Been following him for years. And it was funny. He said that his mom, her name is Karen. Her mom's name is Karen. Her mom's name is Karen. He goes, be quiet, everybody. My mom's name is Karen, okay? Her name's Karen. There you go. Yeah, Deborah Ann Wall did a fantastic job as Karen. But part of me really believes that, guys. Part of me really believes you're not bringing her back because her name's Karen. And again, there's multiple factors why they're probably not bringing her back, but she was a great character. I don't know why. If they're going to bring back Foggy, why are they not bringing back Karen as well, right? But I guess they just want to really keep that S.H.I.E.L.D. connection, I guess. But well, whatever. It's their decision. They know how to make the money, not me, so. Yeah, no, she's fantastic. She's great. So I feel bad for her too. You see everybody going back except for her, and she was a huge part of that series, right? When you see all those Netflix actors, they're all coming back except for her. I'd be pissed. I'd be upset. But you know, she's saying all the right things, taking it like a pro. But you know, I would love to see her back in the series. I thought she was great. Like, we never really got to see a full-on relationship, right? With her and Daredevil, right? Did we? Right? Not really? It's like really off and on, right? Because I even think we're going to see Rosario Dawson. She's coming back, right? If I'm not mistaken. She's coming back. I think that's what I read. I read she's coming back too. It's like, what about Karen? Justice for Karen, man. Okay, so instead of a Karen, let's go ahead and draw a Sharon. Let's draw a Sharon Carter right now. Who could end up being a Karen. There you go. Woo! Dewey! Okay, so let me go ahead and put in chat over here so I can see. Okay. I haven't got the community chat roll. Let's see if there's anything. So yeah, so this weekend, guys, I'm very much leaning towards One Piece. We're gonna do One Piece this weekend, I think, just because we haven't done it. I've been wanting to do it for weeks, and nobody wants to vote for it. Maybe there's a reason for that, but so we might do One Piece all weekend, and then it's up in the air after that. We'll see. I think I told you guys I'm actually very sad. There's a very high chance I'm gonna miss Survivor Series this weekend. Maybe I'll be able to catch a bit of it. We'll see. But I'm so sad. I'm gonna be missing War Games this weekend. I'm very, very sad. But we'll see. See how it goes. But, what's it called? Sir Galahad wants me to do Family Guy. Now, I've done that before, but I'll ask you this, because we did Ben 10 before. And we ended up doing that. What are ones that I did in the past? And same with Sonic. Like, I did Sonic in the past, and then I did it again. Which can't wait to show you guys that colored. Let me ask you guys. What property that I've done in a Marvel side that I did before that you would like to see me do another take on? Okay? Maybe I'll ask you guys that. Woo! How about woo? What have I done before that you would like to see my take on again better? Now, why will it be quote-unquote better? Possibly because I'll be drawing a lot bigger than I usually do. And I'm going to be spending 2 days on it as opposed to the 1 day. So I'm going to ask you guys that. What do you think? Pokemon. Mario thinks of Pokemon. I might do that Pokemon with muscles next week also. I might do that after. I want to get those out of my system, you know? I really wanted to do that for the past few days. So. Beauty and the Beast. Lee wants me to do Beauty and the Beast. That's a possibility. Let's see here. Popeye's chicken sandwich. That video tanked. Well, I say the video tanked, but it did better than any of the videos I'm doing now. So I say it tanked, but it didn't. Whatever. That was a fun video, though. Though I could have done that better. You know what my mistake with that video, Victor? Because I drew Ellen on it. Ellen and what's his name? I drew what's his name again? Another one. What's his name? Help me, guys. Who's the one that says it all the time? Another one. What's the name? Help me. My mind is it's the morning. Didn't have much sleep, guys. DJ Khaled, sorry. DJ Khaled, and I shouldn't have drawn them on the bread. I should have drawn, like, my original thing was to, like, draw, like, Venom and Spider-Man on the bread. I should have done that. That's right. Thank you, Care Bear. Thank you, Lay. I should have done that. If I drew Spider-Man and Venom on the sandwich, that video would have done much better. But that was a fun video because I was trying to do a Barack impersonation, CZ and Barack impersonation. That was a lot of fun. But I think that video would have done much better if I did, like, Spider-Man. I haven't done a Spider-Man video in a while, too. Maybe we'll do a Spider-Man video. Can I ask you guys do another diss track? I don't think so, my friend. Nobody cared. People don't, as much as you guys do. I know you guys come here to watch me sing. Not a lot of people come here to watch me sing. There's millions of people out there who do that better than I do. So I'll stick to what I'm semi-okay at, and that's drawing, okay? So I will ask you guys, do you guys miss the challenges? The time challenges, or were those played out? Can I ask you guys that? Do you guys miss the time challenges, or is it like, nah, you've done too many? 1,000 minutes, 100 minutes, all that stuff. Because the reason I stopped doing them was because, yeah, it started feeling a little played out for me. Like, I was doing a lot of them, and then they were becoming repetitive, all the same. They can be from time to time. Like, maybe if I spread them out more, because I look like I was doing them every week, right? It's kind of like that. It's like every week I was doing a... But it's all the same, right? 5, 4, look silly, That's the impression of my own videos, guys. This is my impression of my 1 minute, 10 second video. Oh no! 5 seconds! Oh no! That's my impression of my 10-minute 1 minute 10-second challenge. Well, I'll tell you, they definitely don't work the way they did in 2018 or 2017. 2017, those challenges were cool, they were hot, and then everybody started doing them. And no, nobody just cares, you know? If I probably wouldn't do them right away. I think, like, eventually we'll do them again. Like also, like, for example, the coloring books, right? Did you guys like the coloring book drawings? I actually have I bought a ton of coloring books, guys. A ton of coloring books. They're all in my basement. Part of me wants to do coloring book drawings just because I have so many. I just want to get rid of them. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. We'll see. Hanging upside down and drawing challenge, yeah. Because, you know, if we look at the core, you know, we'll do a little town hall here, guys. We look at the core of what I was doing. Some successful, some wasn't. But the things, you know, we call these video buckets, right? If you guys watch Daryl Leaves, you'll know what these are. They go video buckets, right? Types of videos that I do. Just do you, man. I agree, Victor. We're just having some fun here. But things that work for me. The long drawings, right? So the thousands of character type drawings, those always do well. Still doing well for me to this day. We have the VFX style videos. Of course, the rock video. We have those are hit and miss. Some work, some don't. Some worked, but it took them like a year to work. So we have those ones. Those really make you the box office artist. Those VFX ones. That's really like, I'm the box office artist, this is why type videos. And then you got the time challenge videos, which I started incorporating with the 1,000 characters in them. Or how would you guys feel if I just took a month and then just drew one piece in a month and draw this the craziest piece ever you've ever seen in a month, right? Like technically, I could probably do this with Phase 4. I probably could do this with Phase 4, like the whole thing. For a month, just do Phase 4 and get it out of the way. Do nothing but quote-unquote movie posters style drawings for a month. But you know, I like a little variety too. I do like a little variety. Or I take a month and I draw as many DC characters for a whole month. See how many I could do. You know, and just do like one really long, cool video a month. Like, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. What works, what doesn't. It's hard to say these days. I also did the 10 styles videos. And I'll admit, those were more view grabs than anything. Wasn't something that I was particularly, yeah, gotta do this. It was more, I did it because it got views. It got some, you know, depending on the subject matter, some could get a substantial amount of views. So, you know, it's all different, man. Thank you, King Celestin. There you go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, I don't know, guys. Just thinking out loud. Thinking out loud. Thinking out loud. Baby, we found love right where we are. Whatever. Next. Okay, so let's do... I am going to draw... I'm going to draw... what is this character? Yes, that's right. Isaiah Bradley. Let's draw Isaiah Bradley. Isaiah Bradley. Isaiah Bradley now. Let's go ahead. What time is it now? 7:07. So I only got an hour and a half. I've got about 3 characters, and I do have one part I want to draw at the bottom here. So we'll see if I can finish on time. We'll see. It's going to be hard. In fact, guys, I might go a little bit more quiet now because I realize I really only have an hour and a half. I only have an hour and a half to finish this. So I really got to put a step on here. So my apologies if I'm going to go a little bit silent, if I'm not going to be answering as many questions, because I just realized, look, I'm running out of time. So let me get to a point where I feel a little bit more confident. Okay, guys? How many years did it take to get to your level? I'm an old man, my friend Art Boy. I'm an old man. So I have I've over 20 years of professional experience, okay? Over 20 years. Oh, longer than that. 30 years. Because remember, I told you guys I was paid for some work in high school. So technically, what does that mean? Professional work paid. But yeah, I've worked so many different... I worked in VFX. I've worked in film. I've worked in comics. I worked in video games. I had such a long career, my friend. So, but the term as good as me, or as good as I am, is very subjective, my friend. But what you're looking at here is literally 30 years of training, right? 30 years of professional art training. So, but I will admit there are like teenagers that are better than me. I see them on TikTok all the time. So that doesn't really mean anything these days, guys. What matters is you taking care of you, okay? And understanding that skill, all of that takes time. And it's all about how much you are willing to put into it and getting better, okay? So you take your time, okay? And understand, remember, I've been doing this for a long time. Don't get, if you ever get discouraged of what I do, don't. Because remember, I've been doing this for years upon years upon years. Thousands upon thousands of drawings, okay? So take your time, especially a lot of you, you're very young. Some of you are still teenagers. You got a whole life ahead of you and a whole life to experience. So don't worry about being the best right away. Learn the craft. Enjoy the process. I always say, at your age, when you're a teenager, enjoy the process. That's more important than actually building the skill at your age. When you're not even a teenager yet, yes, build the skill. That's what I keep saying. Build the skill. Or not build skill, sorry. Enjoy the process. Build the skill. Enjoy the process. There's plenty of time to build the skill later. Enjoy drawing. Enjoy drawing your favorite things. Okay? Enjoy creating art. Experiment creating art. You might find that things other than drawing is better for you in terms of creativity. So explore that. Have fun. Enjoy. Okay? And just fall in love with drawing. That's what I always tell like young people. Fall in love with drawing. You don't have to be the best at your age. Take your time. Life's long. I don't think the youngins these days, they know the story of the tortoise and the hare. or they heard the story, they just don't like it. Because in today's TikTok age, where people are literally becoming overnight successes, literally, we always say before that there's no such thing as an overnight success. With TikTok, there is now, which is why a lot of kids are in too much of a hurry to trying to get famous and trying to be successful, and then they get super frustrated when it doesn't happen, because it only happens to a select few. And then they doubt themselves and they pity themselves. No, life's not like that. Life's hard. Life's long. Life is hard. Life is long. And you do it at your pace, okay? There's no rush. If someone's able to get quote-unquote famous or get all this accolades when they're 16, good for them. Good for them. That's fantastic. That doesn't mean it has to be you. Okay? Do it the right way. Do it the right way. So, okay. Anyway, I guess again, I'm just gonna turn up the music right now because I really gotta get a move on this drawing here. It's already 7:14. I literally might only have an hour. Okay, so I'm just turn up the music, guys, and I'm gonna focus. My apologies if I go a little bit quieter than normal. And again, we started late today. We started quite a bit late today. But, yeah, I'm just going to try to power through this, get this done. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's go. Music up. Run time, baby. Run time. Guys, if you can hear me, I'm probably just gonna go mute for a second. Okay, just some things I need to check. Okay. Thank you guys for watching and for enjoying the stream. Okay, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. supposed to be off. I can't let the morning go by without saying hi to my buddy Apple. Hey, Apple! Apple! Apple, my brother. Oh, I'm listening to wrestling, guys. Listen to wrestling. Apple, my brother. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you, my man. Happy Thanksgiving, my brother. Hope you had a wonderful day yesterday, man. You eat a lot of turkey? Oh, can't hear me? You should be able to hear me. Can't hear me? Can you hear me, guys, or no? Mic's on. Can you hear me, guys, or no? Oh, I got sick. Okay, Apple got sick. There you go. And you can hear me, right? Yes, you can. Hope you've been feeling better, my brother. Hope you're feeling better. More like a head cold, eh? Well, at least it's Thanksgiving. You're on vacation. At least you're not working. I'm Audible. I'm not sponsored by Audible. I'd like to. But, there you go, my brother. How many of you ate turkey yesterday, buddy? How many of you ate turkey? I ate chicken wings. I ate chicken wings last night. I ate pretty good chicken wings last night. Okay, so I am drawing here. I'm drawing Battlestar. Wasn't that controversial. Well, I guess he is controversial in the story because this is a turn. He's the reason why John Walker turned into the monster he is. He's a true line, eh? Shut the mic up. There you go. So after that, we'll see if I have time to draw, because I do have a little scene here. Like what I like to do, and you guys seen my drawings before. Number one, I like to finish everything all in one take. So, like, there's a background here I would like to draw, but we'll see if I have time for it. So, music's still a bit loud. How about now? Is music better? Is it better now, guys? Okay. But anyway, let's try to finish this sucker off here. But just want to say hi to my buddy Apple. It's good to see you here, my brother. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Black Friday to everybody, by the way. It's time to do some shopping. I actually just did my shopping yesterday. I just got a few things. Like I just need to get out. Always in the market for hard drives. Always in the market for storage. You guys know that these pieces take a lot of storage. For sure. So, always in the market for a bit of storage. A couple of cards here and there. And that's it. Nothing too crazy. Like, I'm not, don't really want to buy a camera or anything, So, you guys are planning on buying anything today? Let me know. I'd like to know. And be very jealous of what you're buying. There? Okay, so guys, I think we just have the little scene here at the bottom. So we'll see. What else did I buy? I bought some wireless earbuds because they were like $100 off. I was like, hey, why not? Why not? I'll go grab one for my son. And that's pretty much it. That's all I got. Nothing too crazy. Try and conserve a little bit, in today's recession. Can't go crazy with the spending these days, guys. Be careful with your money, guys. Careful with your money. So, gonna get Jedi some Legos. Now's the best time, Apple. Go get them. Go get them. Like, I got a ton of Legos, guys, that I need to put together still. Like, I got a whole bunch of these, what's it called? These, Minecraft Legos. I got a ton of Minecraft Legos I gotta put together. A ton of them. Ton of them. Ton of them. There you go. Gabriel's in Toronto too. Black Fridays in Toronto are always busy. That's right. I don't like going to the store for Black Friday anymore. Those days are gone. Like, gone are the days we used to camp out back in the day. Like, back in the day, we used to camp out, bring the lawn chairs out, hang outside the Best Buy, and go try to get the best deals. These days, nah. You can get all the deals online these days. It's very rare you're going to get get something that's super on sale in person at a store that you would be able to get online. It's very rare now. So I personally don't see the point in lining up for the store. Though there might be some. I didn't look at all the flyers. Yeah. But in this age, in this recession right now, be careful with your spending, guys. Don't be reckless. Don't be reckless with your spending. Hard time for everybody, no matter where you are in the world right now. So, well, who am I to say that? Do whatever you want. It's your money. Do what you want with your money, right? Do what you want. I am not the guy to give you financial advice. I wish I would, though. You know, guys who do financial channels, they make a ton of money. Did you guys know that? If you guys are looking for a channel premise that actually makes a lot of money, the ones that give financial advice, the CPMs are actually really high for channels that do financial advice. So business channels, they actually make a lot of money. So. Gabriel used to be a former Apple employee. These days were always the worst. Absolutely, my friend. And yeah, a big kudos to anyone who works in retail for today. Good luck. Good luck, my friends. Any of one of you who work in retail today. Good luck. Oh, I laugh, but I feel you. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun, my friend. I need to blow my nose. I need to blow my nose. Oh, my nose, guys. Alrighty. Alright. The good thing about this little scene here is that, for the most part, it's pretty straightforward, and I can actually get away with a lot if I pose it properly here. Let's see. A second here. There we go. So we're coming down the end, guys, having a lot of fun. So I'm gonna have a little poll with you guys here. Just curious. You know, I'm having a lot of fun streaming on the main channel. How many of you actually preferred I streamed on the separate channel? How many of you guys preferred that I was working on the, you know, because before I would stream on a different channel, not the main channel here. How many of you guys preferred that I did it on a different channel than this one? Or it doesn't really matter? Maybe it doesn't matter, you know? Doesn't really matter. Vic, longtime watcher. Longtime watcher. I like the other channel better. Doesn't matter. It's about the same thing, right? About the same thing. I guess you would only matter if there were more people here to bother me, right? It's about the same thing. It actually seemed like there were more people watching the other channel. But then again, I haven't been streaming in months, right? So... yeah, nobody cares. Nobody really cares, James. I agree. Because I don't think it matters too much. Like, part of me was like, okay, well, will the regular viewers, they not, you know, they see all these streams and then they won't care. But then again, a lot of people don't go to their subscription feed like before, right? Like I mentioned before, like 4 out of 5 people, they actually don't go to their subscription feed when it comes to choosing the videos they watch anymore. So it's not like I'm clogging their subscription feed per se, like I am, kinda, because they'll see a new video from me every day. In terms of these streams, at least. But for a lot of them, they're not going to their subscription feed. They're just going to the homepage and seeing what to watch. So that's why I didn't mind doing these on this channel, because I was like, okay, a few more people might watch it. And it's not going to bother as many people, I think. So, but, you know, we'll keep going, guys. So we'll keep going. We'll keep going. Okay, so Apple always gets notifications on this channel. So Apple knows when I'm here. It's easier to get notifications here. Again, maybe that could be a subscriber thing. Definitely. Could be because of subscribership. So, okay, I'll just stream here, guys. It doesn't matter, to be honest. At the end of the day, I told you it's not really what it's all about here. I'm not trying to get to Mr. Beast levels or anything like that anymore. It's more, let's just come here every day. Let's get some work done. Let's have some fun. Okay, and that's what it's about. Whoever wants to stay and watch, you're more than welcome. It's not your cup of tea. That's okay too. That's all right too. No problem. If that causes you to unsubscribe, you know what? Thank you so much for subscribing for as long as you did. No problem. No problem. Just come here every day and have some fun, guys. That's all I could ask. What time is it, guys? 7:44. Guys, may not be too bad. There you go. So we're going to do One Piece this weekend, guys. We're going to do One Piece this weekend. I do want to do a little poll. For One Piece, okay? So I'm just going to ask you guys, which characters should I include? Okay? I think I already have an idea of which ones. But again, always interesting to hear what you guys have to say. For sure. So we'll put up that poll a little bit later today, okay? So we're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to start that One Piece drawing this weekend, okay? It's a fun weekend. I have my Tongue to Draw live show, and I'm going to tell you guys all about it. I'll give you guys the play-by-play as we go ahead and put that together this weekend. And shout out to my crew, to my producer Rachel, and JJ, and Michael, and Myra, and Michelle, and Len, everyone who's helping us out. We're very excited for this weekend. We're very, very excited for the show. There you go. Do, 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 do. You know what I need? I need a ruler. I need a ruler, guys. It's not often I say that. I need a ruler to finish this off. I need a ruler. Dudes. I need a ruler. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find a ruler. Just give me a second here, guys. Just give me a second. I think maybe I could just use my little board here It's good enough for a straight edge. But this is the one we did last week, guys. So this is the one we did last week. So they will join. They will join together. Like this. Right? So they will join together. Something like that. So this is the one we did last week. So let me just do a little marking here. Roughly around there. Because I want them to line up. Okay, something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Oopsies. Hopefully not to mark up the side of the paper here. Oh, which I will. I'm going to mark up the side of the paper. I don't want to do that. Just give me a second. I don't want to use this, guys. 1 second. I had another thing. Yeah. Gah! I don't want to mark up the side of the paper. Okay, guys, this is what we're going to do. I'll probably just do it myself. I'm going to finish this off myself. So, starting the new one. As you can see here, starting the new series here. It's kind of hard to see. It's not really straight. It's not really straight on. But we did Wanda last week. We did Falcon and Winter Soldier this week. I just need to put that in. I would like to finish up the background here a little bit. But you know what? I think you guys get the idea, all right? So, yeah, that's it for today. That is it for today. This is our Falcon and the Winter Soldier piece. For those of you who are watching right now, if you're watching later on, what is your thoughts on the movie? Let me know in the comments down below. And I want to thank everyone who watched along with me today. With me here every single morning, okay? So, you know, I want to make these entertaining, okay? I would like to make these a little bit more entertaining that anyone who could come later on and watch it, they'll still be entertained. Even if I'm not here, even if it's not live, okay? I got to figure that out. Maybe I need to come prepared with a few more things to talk about so I could talk all the way through next time, but yeah, this was a lot of fun. Okay, so tomorrow, guys, One Piece. Gabriel says, fantastic piece. Thank you, Gabriel, but talking about fantastic piece, tomorrow's One Piece. That's what we're doing, One Piece tomorrow. And, oh boy, Cyber, oh boy. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. I didn't do his arm. I just realized I did not do the Winter Soldier's arm. Okay, I almost ended the stream. Almost, but I'm going to do this for you guys. There you go. Okay. Before I go, though, guys, rapid fire. If you want to rapid fire, ask me any questions. Also, let me know anything else you want me to draw. What would you like me to draw? In a Marvel style. Let me know right now. Now's your chance while I'm trying to finish this off. We are almost done. Almost done. Almost. That's my favorite saying for the kids. It's my kids. Dad, you almost dropped this thing. I said almost. There you go. Loki's not till next week. We're probably not going to do Beauty and the Beast this week, my friend. Let's see here. Take back your high five, buddy. Take back your high five. Codename Kids Next Door. That would be interesting, for sure. Oh, Batroc. Yeah. I didn't put Batroc in here. Did Batroc die, guys? I think, did Batroc die? No, he didn't die, right? Batroc would have been nice in this piece, actually. Now I'm thinking about it, but whatever. It gets people talking. Here's a little hint, guys. Here's a little hint. Sometimes it's okay in your videos, in your artwork, to make little mistakes. Why? because people comment about it. And people tell you. And then people lift the activity in your video, which makes YouTube want to share it more. So sometimes the mistakes might be intentional. Might be. Demon Slayer, yes, Levy. Definitely thinking about that. I might do that this week, too. We might do this week. We might do... or how about Avatar? You guys want me to do Avatar? Talking about something I've done in the past that I would like to do again. I wouldn't mind doing Avatar again. And it'd be funny. He goes, I heard Avatar's coming out next month. We're going to do Avatar. And then I'm like, whoops. Wrong Avatar. Whoops. Whoopsies. Talk about getting them talking. Whoopsies. But yeah, I could definitely do a Demon Slayer one for sure. Okay, guys. So they're good enough. Good enough, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all. Thank you guys for watching, for hanging out with me this morning. A little bit. We finished a little bit earlier because we started at 5. Well, we still went almost 3 hours, so not too bad. Okay, guys. Tomorrow, not 2-piece. When I'm at KFC, sometimes I order a 4-piece. I order a 3-piece, maybe a 2-piece if it's Tootie Tuesdays. But when it comes to drawing, there's only 1 piece. That's right, my friends. 1 piece tomorrow. Thank you, guys. I love you all. Give me a high five right here. Give me a high five right here. My name is James. I am the box office artist. I'm here to say, keep drawing. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.